wonderful evening today, and a lot of information we gathered from related to know that what's happening in sports world in terms of news. So I got around 15 plus experience in computer science and research and executing more than $50 million projects. So what is taking place now? I would like to talk about the data, how the data is playing a role in every aspect of human life. Funny thing is, people think that the data is only people use in CRM or any sales, some marketing strategies. But that is not the case. I would like to present a couple of cases where I get involved and study how the sports data can be utilized, and this data will enhance the sportsman's, he can performance will be increased. So, how many people watch cricket? I believe one, two. How many people watch cricket?
Everyone watches cricket, but no one, everybody is shy.
I watch cricket. Okay. So, people think watching cricket is something, there is two kinds of mindset, and they think it is bad and it's taking so much time to people are wasting so much time. And there is one group like me. We always use watching cricket as leisuring and relaxing, something like that. But friends, it's a completely different scenario now. I don't know how many people watched World Cup. This time it's a different angle in a digital style. Probably, can anyone tell what is that? It's different from last World Cup, from this World Cup in terms of digital. What is changed?
More of different angles and.
So yeah, that's very good example now. So there is one. You will see that there is right from the match. You will see that there is a score predictor is coming. The small ticker will be going right. This is there in the earlier right now. So now it is coming. Now the predictor is based on the data is gathered from the different matches and different player mode. This is used in machine learning. Okay, so now what is going to help? So as a viewer, we are not going to gain anything. Anyway, we know that 50 over has to be played, and whatever score we are fine, we are happy. But look at the as a team angle and how it is going to help. So now earlier, probably 10-15 years back, if you want to predict a match, how it is going to go, you will only know that based on the past experience, how the match is played and what is the pitch condition, how the players are contributing, all those factors. Today, because we use digital, what is digital I mean by, we can track each angle, each run scored, each ball bowl, everything we can track. So how this is going to help in a sportsman? I am a cricketer. I played district cricket in my young age, so I'm 40. So we used to have a very different discussion when we go to play. So what kind of discussion generally you have? You should know about the players whom you are going to play, right? So that is what he talked about, the plan. It is not just you win a toss and go and do a bowling or batting. You should be studying about the team, what are the players, each player, how he's going to perform. So I'm talking about 20 years back, and we used to have a small paper and write each player name and note down that this player is best and best of this, and he can play fast bowler and he can play spin bowler, all those things. I'm very happy that now those kind of information is tracked in digital way. Everything is recorded. So what happens is when this information is captured and recorded, when you have a training period, this information will help you to correct your course correction. You can always come up with different unique ideas. The sportsmanship with the digital data is taking to the next level. Friends, it is not that easy when you used to play 30 years back, go to Olympics or playing international cricket or doing a football. There only you will know about the player. Okay, you're going to play against the team. Today, you should know about a lot of other factors. If you are not studying, you will not be able to play in a very nice manner. So, I have got a presentation. Let me run through it. I don't want to bore you talking about it. It is all I just gathered from internet what I got to study how these things are changing. Okay. So these data stuff, where this is happening. So it is very good to talk about it. Very nice to talk about it. But where this is happening is all level, international level and national level. What about the place like universities, colleges? What is happening? Nothing is happening there. Nobody is aware of it. How this data can be used for enhance the sportsmanship. So I request this conference to address that because we should come together and build some system so that the system can be used from the grassroots level. Unless we build this system for the starting stage of the player, there is no use. There is no use. We use this system at international level. Yes, it is useful, but if you build this system at college, university level, it is very good. Okay, my topic is the winning formula in sports from data to insights. This is what I was thinking of talking. Friends, generally in computer science or any CRM or any sales, if you have noticed, the performance is measured based on the product sold, or the perform based on the purchased items, or something like how many visitors are visiting your portal, or how many friends you have in your Facebook. Those kind of matrices gathered, right? That is a digital value you will gather it. Now, what kind of information you gather it in a sports world? So that is what is making me interesting to talk about it. So it's a different kind of. I believe it's 3 to 4 angle. You will have to look at it. There is one angle is sportsmanship. The player who is playing, we should collect information from his angle. The second one is we should collect the information from the playground and pitch, all those things. The third information is there is a lot of IoT things in sensors are used today. You won't believe some of the players who is playing in Wimbledon, they asked to wear this wearable devices with them because they are monitoring the sleeping pattern. So these sensors are helping. If the player is not sleeping 8 hours, whatever the amount is set for them, that performance is affected. So these information collected using the sensors, I'm assuming that 2 years, if I have that data, what is the sleeping pattern of that person, I can tell that this guy is going to make something great. If he's lacking something, so he's going to improve it. And the same way, the same sensor is used for when you run with your shoes, you can measure your steps, how much you get, what is the performance he is doing. So one way it is great, you can collect a lot of data. The other way it is, I feel, you are being caught in between data and realistic thing. So you are going to think always something is monitoring me and how I'm performing. So I feel that challenge the players should come out. So if you put across all these wearable devices, IoT, and that the data capturing techniques is completely different. You've got a sophisticated cameras now. 360 degrees you can monitor players. So in the World Cup you have seen the player angle, the LPW, somebody's claims earlier it used to be only 2 angles. He must be knowing it. Now you can see which angle the ball is bowled and where the ball is going. So most of the predictions based on the earlier expectations. So that data is useful there. It is not just like that the third umpire is going to say is out or not out, because there are a lot of factors is concerned, whether the pitch is getting properly, the ball is bowled in a proper way, and how much height is going. These all the data are captured, monitored, and it's well performed well. Okay, so let us go to. So I talked about the camera capture data at the rate of 25 frames per second. So still there is a complaint from Indian cricket saying that we are not believing on DRS, all those things. But the technology is so much advanced. You can capture 25 frames per second. So what does that mean? You will know that if anything goes wrong, you will be able to understand that fact and give the decision. The next one is, so now this is what I'm gathering inside. So I talked about earlier days, we'll actually sit together and write in a paper. Today you have an iPad and you know that each player's statistics and how you can put your players on the ground, how you can attack. So that statistics are available. Next slide please. So what are the data collection method? So usually when we do it on online, you take a survey, and offline also you have a paper survey, and you will note down as a notes, right? But digital is a completely very easy way of doing it. You have Excel sheets, you have online system to gather data. you have cloud computing, store this data and analyze it. So this one you would have seen that, right? So how the forecasting is going to go, this is based on the fact data collected based on the previous over bowl and the batsman standing in there. That is the base data is used there to put up the score. So what are the predictive model? We call it as a predictive model. Generally use it for any scenario given to us as a data science. So what is a predictive model we can build? So there is one case study we are trying to build is, there was one company, it's an online e-commerce store. They were running it for quite some time and they're selling the digital products. So they wanted to ask us, so can you tell me for next 6 months how my sales is going to go? What is the product is going to sell more? So we use this analytical skill and come up with a recommendation system. Now the same thing can be done for the player performance system. How the last 6 months the player is playing, what is the kind of shot he is making, which kind of shots he is playing well, which kind of shots he is not playing well. So based on that information, we can now the cricket coach can tell you got to improve on this spot. So you have seen this detailed balls and runs, run rate. Earlier also it is there. Now there is a slight challenge is there. All over the entire tournament, India played in a little different model. The first 20 overs slow pace, they will be like not scoring much, then they will pick it up. So that is why I think it caused them for failure in semi-final. But still, so this runs are data are captured. Next one. Now this is what I was talking about. When you start bowling, okay, the bowler and the batsman, this kind of strategy, drive, cut, uppercut, all this information, inch by inch, detailedly it is captured. What does that mean? As a coach, as a sports manager, I can tell what shots you are playing well, what you are not playing well. So this will help the player to improve his performance. So this is a sample I have taken for Rohit Sharma. Which phase, how he is batting, spin, how much he is scoring. So we can tell what is the advantage of playing spins, and all these data are actually capturing in international cricket. The same way here, what is the length he is playing well. So there is I talked about this winning score predicted, how you can, based on the past records, you can predict that is helping us. So this was, I talked about it, when some ball is bowled, so there was a doubt, okay, whether he has hit the bat or not. Now you got a sophisticated camera, you can put a 360 angle, you can check that whether the decision is correct or not. Okay, so now this is, I talked about the player angle. Now there is another very big happening is outside your player angle. What that is your marketing strategist who is doing for a sports any event. Now you gather so much so much audience in the ground, and you should know about what is their interest, how much they are likely to watch your game. The game is very boring, and how you can entertain. These data are captured, and based on that, there is a screen is available all over the stadium, and they start playing in different emotions and different screens, and fast played cricket and all those things. So that is entertaining them. So with that, I would like to conclude my remarks. I'm very happy to address this conference. I'm sure that going forward, and India will definitely, in all universities, they will make sports data, sports Digi as a main subject, and that will help all our sportsmen. Thank you so much.
Excellency, former President of India, late through APJ Abdul Kalam.
Give a big clap to our